The Prophet ﷺ was once speaking with his companions. And he said to his companions that there will come a time when the enemies will surround you to attack you. And they will invite one another as an individual invites people to eat at a dish. There will come a time when the enemies will surround you and attack you. And they will invite one another as people invite to a dish and a meal. Come and eat from this dish. One of the companions said to the Prophet ﷺ, will our numbers be few on that day? And the Prophet ﷺ said, no, your numbers will be great. You know that we are almost 2 billion Muslims globally? So then what happens? How will the enemies come and surround us and eat from us? And they will be so bold that they will call others to come and to pick on us. If our numbers are great, the Prophet ﷺ said, your numbers will be great, but you will be like scum and rubbish, filth. That's the quality of men and women on that day. Rubbish, like the foam on the sea. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove fear from the hearts of your enemies. They will no longer be afraid of you. Your number could be 5 billion. They're not afraid. But not only that, al-wahna will enter your hearts. The companions, they said, oh Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَمَا الْوَهْنُ? What is al-wahn? And the Prophet alayhi salatu wa salam, he said, حُبُّ الدُّنْيَا وَكَرَاهِيَةُ الْمَوْتِ. It is the love of life and the hatred of death. Now indeed, as I thought about this hadith, the people around me, they said, be careful with this hadith, because there are those who are going to say that you are using this hadith to try to call for some jihad, and that is not what I am calling to. However, it would be unfair for me not to present its interpretation in the right light. Of course, one of the interpretations is that the hubb dunya, the love of the dunya, is what I described. Loving the material things in life, preferring this life before the next life, making every single decision just for your ease and comfort and enjoyment. وَكَرَاهِيَةُ الْمَوْتِ, and the hatred of death is the fear of dying on the battlefield. But as well, this statement from the Prophet ﷺ could be a double conundrum, in the sense that the Prophet is only repeating the first as well as the second one in the same. Meaning, حُبُّ الدُّنْيَا, the love of dunya, is also وَكَرَاهِيَةُ الْمَوْتِ, is also the hatred of death. And so the Prophet, he said that our problem on that day is the love of the dunya, the love of the dunya. It is that you love dunya and you hate death, meaning that you love dunya. A double emphasis. When we look at what is happening today in Palestine and in Gaza, our response to it, or our lack thereof, is because of حُبُّ الدُّنْيَا وَكَرَاهِيَةُ الْمَوْتِ. But this did not begin with Palestine, and Palestine will not be the last. We sat still when our brothers and sisters in Burma were being burnt and drowned. We did nothing. We sat still and continued to sit at the occupation in Kashmir. We sat still and continued to sit when they rounded up 1 million Uyghurs. Yeah, we went in front of the embassy and then we went home. And on and on and on. And it will not stop. And they will continue to invite, and they will pick us apart one by one. They are coming for Egypt. They are coming for Jordan. Wherever you're from, I have to name them all. They're coming for Yemen. They're coming for Algeria. All of it. They want it all. And as long as you continue to love this dunya and you hate that meeting with your Lord, they will be successful.